right, David, thank you. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Green. And it's Jordan in at the 5. And for the 76ers, Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Here's Simmons. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. For the finish. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, you love seeing Harden take off for the slam. He has just unreal hops.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Howard. They kick it out to Green. The pass to Curry. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Harden surveying the D and stolen by Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Curry, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there. Now, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Outside, Simmons. No good from outside. The Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The 3 from Harden. That shot off, and Philadelphia the other way now. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. This one for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
So it's Brooklyn now. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden.
Versatile defender who can guard at any position. Simmons, he's using his speed and length to annoy shooters.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Green, and the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the 3-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that 3-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. Here's Simmons following the basket by Kyrie Irving, and the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green, and Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Then for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan, and it's Brown in for Harris. Nets leading by 4. Harden outside. Kicks it to Irving. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Milton. From the wing, stolen by Harden. Here's the dish to Irving. Pass to Claxton, to the middle. Harden outside. Clock at 4. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Nice little floater there. When you're Irving's size, it's an important shot to have in your arsenal.
Pass to Maxey. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Harden, defended by Scott. Back to Harden. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The pass to Thibault. Knocks it loose. Over Irving. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruise. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
So for Brooklyn now, you've got Irving down out there with Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Harden in at the point guard. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Harden outside. To the inside. Aldridge. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. He kicks to Harden. Dishes it to Aldridge. Back to Harden. Nice D from Scott.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Thibault can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 9. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Harden the pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
And when the D thinks Harden is going to shoot off the screen and roll, he threads the needle with the perfect pass. What a player.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Pass to Korkmaz. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Aldridge with some nice D.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
In the corner, Harden. Back to Irving. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Scott. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And that one's good, Irving.
Irving does a solid job maintaining his balance, even with the D being all over him. Impressive athleticism.
Here's Maxey. On the wing, Harris. Knocks down the 10-footer. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. Irving kicks to Harden. Now here's Irving. D right on him. Griffin dishes to Irving. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And right now, Irving is percolating. I mean, he's so good at creating and remaining assertive on offense. Time for the percolate.
Scott the pass to Korkmaz. To the middle. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Scott. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Irving, 15 points in the game. On the wing, Irving. Here's the three. The kick out to Brown. Back to Aldridge. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. Scott can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harden outside. Irving with a clean look. That doesn't go in either for Irving. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 15 points. And that'll...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
They've got Tobias Harris. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. Then it's Green, and it's Howard in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris against Curry. Harris inside, and the shot is good. Harris has got his second bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
James Harden, who's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Harden's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Curry gets the bucket.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Irving with the ball. Now Green defending. Harris's shot is off.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Knocked away. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Claxton's checked in. Curry against Irving. Takes the three. And the Nets miss again.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
They grab their own miss. Howard. Count it. Good.
You need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Now, here is Harden. He dishes it to Harris. Inside and stolen by Howard. Here's Milton. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Milton's got his first points in this one.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
And here's Harris from the arc. And stolen by Simmons. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
76ers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden has a wide open look, kept alive. The kick out to Brown. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. And the 76ers with possession. They've scored 10 straight. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Harden against Simmons. Brown right side. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. And the shot goes in. Simmons got 5 points now this quarter.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stop.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by Philadelphia.
The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harris is checked in for Green, and Maxey subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. And the Nets making a change here as well. Green's checked in. Harden the pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feed.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
The Nets making a switch here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. Luwawu is checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And here's Simmons for 3. Here's Howard. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Luwawu. Left side, Griffin. Down low. And finished off by Brown.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
And here's Harris from the arc. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nets out in front, leading by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Griffin is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. Aldridge misses. The 76ers trail by 5. Goes up, and Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
It's Harden with the drive. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Maxey.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Curry kicks to Milton. From deep. Curry's shot is off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Irving for 3. Offensive rebound.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
76ers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. In a wide open look for Simmons. They get the rebound. And they double up Simmons. Passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. It's up a 3. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
Harden dishes to Jordan. It's good. And the Nets lead by 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's Curry outside. The 76ers with another miss.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
Irving passes to Griffin. From the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Curry with the drive. Misses the layup. Nets leading by 10. Irving surveying the floor. The dish now to Harden. Kicks it to Jordan. Over Milton. Jordan can't get it to go. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers to end the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line, but he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And the Nets making a change here as well. Green, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. The 76ers trail by 9. Curry attacking. Lays it up off the glass. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Harden the pass to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden from outside the arc. And the Nets miss again. 76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Curry's shot is off.
With all these 3-pointers he's missed in the first half, he's become a weight around him now. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
11 feet away. Jordan the pass to Irving over Howard. Harris kicks to Irving. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
Curry with a wide open look. Howard. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Harden outside. Now the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Simmons against Green. Simmons passes to Howard. Outside for Curry. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Outside Irving to the paint. Here's Jordan. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
The three from Harden. The kick out to Irving. Nets passing it around. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Howard, the pass to Simmons. Will it go? The shot off that time. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the 76ers take... Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. Both teams tonight dealing with some injury. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one, so I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for the 76ers, they've got Harris. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green, and it's Howard in at the center position. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
So it's the Hawks now. Here's Young. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now here's Simmons. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Simmons against Young. It's stolen by Harris. He's got a clear path. Here's Howard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now, Dwight Howard, one of the biggest targets in transition. You can't allow him to get where he wants to go without resistance.
Pass to Herter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Capella, the pass to Herter, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Simmons. Good work defensively by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Back to Collins. Lays it up and banks it in.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. That one doesn't drop. Collins with some nice D. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Collins.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here is Young. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. And there it is for him.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Here's Herter. And that one drops.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The Hawks trail by 3. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And that one's good. Hunter.
Well, Hunter getting out in transition, finds some space, and then finishes around the rim.
Curry deciding where to go with it. A minute 50 left in the first. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. Here's Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Tobias there taking the contact, still leaning with it, scores it.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now, here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. 5 on the clock, and Harris wide open. He shoots. Had the space there, but it's offline. It's Collins with the drive. Bogdanovich wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. For 3, Harris. Rebound collected by Snell. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Collins has got 6 points.
Big guy can move. John Collins finds a way to get that one to go.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Harris. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Milton, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The 76ers shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Free throw good, Milton. So he gets them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Williams. Bucket is good. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Here's Thybulle. Tips it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Hawks on top as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, and here we go with the coach's challenge, not surprised in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The 76ers trail by 3.
A three-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument. Such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside, it really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Hilton the pass to Scott. Over Okongwu. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Here's Williams. That shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Korkmaz. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Thibault finds Scott. Simmons left side. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much and the background of how the whole coaches challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago. G League tried it out. They had it in the summer league, and I think it's a great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league, Greg, has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the natural progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Atlanta calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The 76ers trail by 3. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Herter now mixing it up a little bit, not just staying on the perimeter.
For Atlanta, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And so he makes both from the line. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor. And Trae Young wants to be a leader, but it's not about wanting it. You have to show it on a consistent basis so your teammates start to look towards you.
Simmons against Collins. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Simmons.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Simmons left side. And Capella sends it back. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Rejected by Harris. The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Right, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Here's Collins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting, not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
Atlanta leading by 6. On its way from Young for 2. The Hawks again can't hit.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And Howard with the second chance points.
And I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
And stolen by Howard. Curry passes to Maxey. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Maxey's got his first bucket in this one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And stolen by Howard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
The 76ers trail by 4. Green kicks to Curry. Over Young. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
It's Curry outside. That one's not going to go. And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. And that'll about do it as we...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
And stolen by Simmons. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Harris. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Collins. Back to Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
The pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Young looking it over. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Green draws the double. Over Hunter. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Young, and he banks in the layup. And it's 8 points for Trae Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Harris outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's Milton. Here's Howard. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Atlanta has possession. Atlanta leading by 9. Snell, the pass to Young. Count it. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here is Milton. Passes it to Howard. Rebound by the Hawks.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Snell, defended by Milton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Scott, and Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Back to Thibault. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Williams is running. Here's Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
The Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Pass to Korkmaz, trying to get something going. The offensive rebound. Here's Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Williams looking over the floor. No good. Shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Harris is checked in for Shake Milton. And the Hawks making a change here as well. John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Makes it off the glass. Maxey's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Inside. It's deflected. Poked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter no good. Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. With 1 on the clock. And that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Maxey out there with Curry. Then there's Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Maxey passes to Harris. Green kicks to Curry. Fires the 3. Howard in the post. He's guarded by Collins. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Williams finds Gallinari. Right side, Bogdanovich. And he lays it straight in. And the Hawks lead by 11.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for John Collins. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Here's Young. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Curry passes to Green. Lets it go with the 3. Curry's shot is off.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Green. And too long on the shot. The Hawks leading by 11. Outside, Bogdanovich. A 3 ball. Herter, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Young inside. Simmons is there.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Howard. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And that one drops for him.
Everyone expects him from long range. Nice to see him in the mid-range get something done.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. They grab their own miss. And Howard with the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pass to Capella. Gallinari on the wing, guarded by Harris. Young with no one around. Off target with his 3. The 76ers trail by 7. There's the pass to Simmons. Howard kicks to Harris. Pulls up on the wing. Atlanta with the rebound. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Now, Dwight Howard is used to being the go-to guy earlier on in his career in Orlando for sure, but a remarkable time for him to come up big.
Young pass to Herter. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 7.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Harris outside. Back to Simmons. Green, the pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. No good from 11 feet. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Herter. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. And it's in there. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now here's Capella. And so the Hawks take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brett. injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, we've got Green. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry, and it's Simmons in at the 1.
You know, got to stay down on the pump fake. You've heard me say it multiple times, guys. When Simmons gets you in the air, the rest of it is easy for him.
And Simmons drops them both.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or 2 ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Antetokounmpo. And ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh my goodness.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That one falls.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Harris. Howard, it's good on the putback.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Giannis against Simmons. The kick out to Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Simmons against Giannis. Simmons can't get it to go. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now here's Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here's Maxey, following the basket by Giannis. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. And here's Tucker. Pass to Middleton. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one, and Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Maxey following the basket by Giannis. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Here's Tucker. Drills it from outside.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
The 76ers trail by 11. For 3, Harris. The rebound by Middleton. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Giannis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Scott. Fires from 18, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was in.
For me personally, I just want to get better.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in and stolen by Scott. Now the 76ers on the break.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Lets it go from deep. Here's Tucker, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Passes it to Forbes. Here's Middleton for the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's good for 2. Howard's got 6 points.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
Forbes dishes to Tucker. Back to Forbes. The pass to Connaughton. Bucks passing it around. Offensive rebound. Pass to Tucker. From downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. The drive by Scott. Pass to Thibault. Here's Green. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Bucks leading by 11. Passes it to Middleton. And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Lopez with the ball. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Count that one.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Back to Connaughton. Tucker, the pass to Lopez. To the middle. And they pick up 2.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Weibel. And the 3 off target. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Howard can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Shot's good by Middleton.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Scott. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Middleton. Middleton on the wing. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Mike Scott. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. From outside off the mark. The 76ers trail by 13. Weibel can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
That one goes in. Weibel's got 6 points.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Holiday goes in. Here's Portis. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Simmons passes to Howard. Rebound, Milwaukee. 24 seconds left now here in the second. Holiday with it. Now Green defending. The putback. The shot missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Simmons. Not enough on that one as it misses. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. 1 second left.
I like how Green utilizes his length.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points. And that...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Harris. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked by Simmons. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo, launches it. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Harris's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 13.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much.
he has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Here's Maxey. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Reedy's checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Seth Curry. The Bucks also with the sub. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Outside Holiday. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers trail by 14. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. The pass to DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. They get it back. Lopez outside. Here's Connaughton. And the Bucks miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Milton. No good on the 3. Milwaukee leading by 14. The feed to Holiday to the right side. Over Maxey. Holiday gets the bucket. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's Maxey. Good D by Lopez. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The 76ers with another miss. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Pat Connaughton.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 16. Now here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
With the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Howard's got 10 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Holiday. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And so it's Milwaukee. sitting with a comfortable lead up. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got P.J. Tucker, Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Here's Howard. Knocked loose. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Goes up again. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
The 76ers trail by 14. From past the arc, Harris's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Lets it go with the 3. But they recover it.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Howard kicks to Harris. Curry passes to Howard. Shoots over Portis. Bank shot, no good. Bucks leading by 14. Tucker finds Holiday. Now Middleton. From about 16, and it goes down 2 points. 8 points for Chris Middleton.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. From deep three-point range, that one no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And Green launches it from deep. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Middleton looking it over. Offline with his 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Down low. Here's Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Bucks lead by 17.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Milwaukee has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Portis, the pass to Holiday. Here's Middleton. From the high post, he drills it.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Curry from deep three-point land. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good on the triple.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks to Harris. Pass to Curry. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Howard is out there with Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Green. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. And for the Nets, Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why I think he creates so many opportunities for others.
And a wide open look for Simmons. No good with the triple.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Inside, it's tipped. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Here's Harden on the wing. Outside Irving. The 3. They get it again. Out to Harris. On the wing, Harden. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Philadelphia moving the ball around.
Well, DeAndre Jordan in the face of a defender. What a contest. Nicely done.
On the wing, Harris. Outside, Green. Passes it to Harden. Back to Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Here's Curry. They need this one. And there's the nice layup by Howard.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Outside Irving. Harden outside and stolen by Simmons. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Irving. Back to Aldridge. To the paint, here's Claxton, and he makes good on the layup. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Here's Irving. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. From deep. Offensive rebound, Nets.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here is Harris. Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Milton. And that one's good, Irving.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's stolen by Brown. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. In the corner, Irving with it. Over Milton. Offensive rebound. And Harden on the follow.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Harris. With 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Scott.
And over the years, guys, Aldridge has improved his defense, and he's especially gifted in terms of utilizing that length and athleticism defensively.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On out there with Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. In the corner, it's Harris. Brown outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, you can be a second-round selection and still make it in the NBA. Joe Harris, because of his commitment to work, has carved out a nice career for himself. This guy is a lights-out three-point shooter.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Now here's Green. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the contest. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And stolen by Jordan. Now, here is Harden. 7 points in the game. Harris outside. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 13. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Brown kicks to Harris. Back to Brown. Harden outside. Pass to Jordan. Clock at 6. Over Howard. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Scott has it in the corner. And there's the pass to Thibault. On deep. The rebound by Harden. Nets leading by 11. Green finds Harris. Back to Green. At the elbow, it's Harris. Pass to Jordan. In the corner, Harden. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here is Harden. 76ers getting the bucket. Back to Brown, to the middle. Howard against Jordan, to the inside. And stolen by Thibault. Simmons passes to Green. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Fires from the wing. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden outside. For the 3. Sinks the triple. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Back to Howard. Howard draws the double. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Brown dishes to Harden. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 12. Jordan kicks to Harden. Back to Jordan. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Scott. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Brown down low. Here's Green. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Nets lead by 12.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Ken. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Seth Curry. Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now, here is Irving. Over in the corner, Green, and stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Harden finds Harris. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dwight Howard. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter. He can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Jeff Green.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now, here is Irving. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
The thing that maybe puts me in awe more than any other skill is the way Kyrie Irving can change gears. This guy has a variety of ways to attack and keep defenses off balance.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 76ers moving the ball around. Yep, it counts.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Harden scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Claxton the pass to Harden. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Howard. He kicks to Curry. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here is Harden. He's got 14. Griffin passes to Harden. Irving for 3. Griffin dishes to Harden from downtown. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. A 12-point game. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Aldridge is checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Mark Moss, he's checked in for Seth Curry. A nice shot by Irving.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here is Howard. Aldridge is covering. The 76ers again can't hit it. Brooklyn leading by 15. Harden with it. Dishes to Griffin. Harden against Howard. Harden kicks to Griffin. Back to Harden. Poked away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Korkmaz no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And on the way from Irving for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
A shot by Milton, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Irving passes to Claxton. Kicks it to Aldridge. The dish to Harden. Fast break, Philadelphia. They could use a bucket. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 14. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And now, Philadelphia on the break. And a wide open look for Howard. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Milton with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. A shot by Milton, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
The shot's good from Irving.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
And here's Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Philadelphia, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And Philadelphia making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. And a deep three from Irving. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front, leading by 14. And time for the short. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nets leading by 14. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harris finds Irving. Launches a 3. They get it back.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. The Nets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Simmons against Irving. He dishes it to Green. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Harris. The kick out to Irving. There's Brown with the 3. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's now 6 points for Tobias Harris. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Irving dishes to Green. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. The 76ers also with a sub. Dwight Howard's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
It's Curry outside. Here's Howard. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Harden up top, guarded by Simmons. Harden, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Shots good by Green.
Well, he's got length and size. Danny Green is very comfortable operating near the cup.
Green finds Harden. Fires the three. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. And a wide open look for Irving. Offline with his three.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And the pass to Howard. Harris with it. Outside, Green. Howard with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Irving looking over the floor. Passes to Harden. And stolen by Harris. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn leading by 8. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And again, Philadelphia turns it over. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Irving with it, and it's Howard picking him up. 2 points, that one goes. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop quality shots. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Curry. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Harden against Simmons. Harden kicks to Harris. From deep three-point range, Harden's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 7. From deep, Harris misses.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
From deep three-point range, no good that time, so Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
The shot's good.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Harden the pass to Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Nets lead by 8.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And Curry, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
Don't let that slight frame fool you. Seth Curry on the interior, he will finish shots.
Back to Simmons. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. And Howard with the second chance points. And now it's just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, Dwight Howard has got to get some satisfaction for delivering in the clutch.
Now Irving. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
They say misery loves company, and both teams now suffering with injuries. But in the end, it balances out.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Curry. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5. Young against Simmons. Young pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
And the 76ers with possession.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now here's Green. Lock at 6. Harris looking it over. Charity stripe shot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Young against Simmons. In the corner, it's Capella. Tipped away. The shot, no good. Excellent D from Howard. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Curry after the basket by Atlanta. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Curry.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And it's Capella missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Stolen by Collins. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. Curry outside. Gallinari with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
Curry passes to Scott. And Simmons kicks to Scott. Simmons left side over Williams. A nice shot by Simmons. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. A three from Bogdanovich. Scott pulls it in. 76ers trailing. And here is Simmons. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Tries from 10. A putback, and Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got his second basket.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Hunter with it, working on Green. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no luck. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Howard at the elbow. Over Gallinari. Howard misses.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Williams can't get it to go.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Gallinari wide open. Rebound by the 76ers.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Tie game in Atlanta. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers. Mike Scott out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5, down low. Ahead. And Okongwu slams it in.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Out to the wing. Tries a 3. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Milton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Milton's shot is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Moment here now for an injury report. Now an update on Tobias Harris from Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the status. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. They're holding him out for the rest of the game, and although they don't think he'll be out long, they haven't ruled out the chance that he could miss additional games as well. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Here's Maxey. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 4. Williams with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Now the pass to Scott. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Snell. Howard down with both hands.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And Scott has it in the corner. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. The 76ers also with the sub. Eibel's checked in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Out left to the wing. Maxey passes to Scott. And they get it. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Collins checked in for Okongwu. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Here's Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Shots good from Young.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Hawks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Capella dishes to Collins. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Simmons looking it over. Simmons missing again.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Young passes to Capella. Capella, it's good on the putback. Capella's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's Simmons for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Here's Huerter. Guarded by Simmons. Pass to Collins. Back to Huerter. There's the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was up. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Basket. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on it. And that does it for our half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Curry outside. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. That shot off.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Simmons. Young with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Yep, that one goes in there. Young's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Young pass to Herter. Back to Young. Howard with the steal. Capella against Curry. There's the triple. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Williams in the post. He started by Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Curry. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
The offensive rebound. Back to Thybulle. From beyond the arc. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 14-4 run. And Okongwu slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And Okongwu slams it in.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Back to Green. From deep. But they get it back. Here's Howard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
This is his first free throw of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Tony Snell. The 76ers trail by 19. Wilton the pass to Howard. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Hard to keep up with Lou Williams' quickness. Draws a crazy amount of fouls.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. And the 76ers shooting just 31% in the game. Now, here's Maxey. He has 6. Green passes to Maxey. Puts up a 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And the defense by Lou, using his experience and quickness to get in good position.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Green out there with Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. Back to Bogdanovich. From deep, Gallinari. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Gallinari's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Atlanta. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Simmons. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella looking for Young. He gets it there. And that one drops.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
A 3 from Simmons. Atlanta with the rebound. Now Young. It's good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Passes it to Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Howard, good.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Young against Simmons. Right at the free throw line. There's the pass to Huerter. Here's Capella. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Yeah, credit Huerter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Pass to Green. Simmons inside. Young's there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first one falls.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Goodwin, guarded by Simmons. Hill passes to Fernando. Inside and stolen by Simmons. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Simmons. Over Goodwin. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Fernando, that's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
No good from Simmons. Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Okongwu. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there. And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clint Capella.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Young dishes to Capella.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Simmons, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. This one for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Young with the ball. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Right side, Simmons. No good there. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight. And as they...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Harris. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Giannis passes to Lopez. That shot is off. Good D by Howard. Harris drives in, and slam dunk by Harris.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. We've played just over a minute here in the first, and he comes up with the deuce.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Outside, Green. The pass to Harris. And here is Simmons. Howard finds Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Middleton. Offensive rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Harris. Second shot opportunity. All alone. And he nails the jumper.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. Rebounded by Howard.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Back to Harris. Over Giannis. And Lopez pulls it down.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And it's blocked by Simmons. And Giannis gets it to go. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Green with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Howard. Back to Simmons. Tries again. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now here's Simmons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. And then for Philadelphia, Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Danny Green.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Milton. Passes it to Howard. With the shot. Back to Milton. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here they go. Here's Connaughton. Misses the 3. Outside, Simmons. No good on the 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those 2 things.
Pass to Forbes. In the corner, Middleton with it. Over Milton. That one rolling around and rims out. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Korkmaz. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now here's Middleton. Defense right on him. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, and when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. The 76ers also with a sub. Danny Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Here's Scott. Great D that time from Portis.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
The shot by Middleton, wide open, and a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 6. To the middle. The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Poked away. Portis kicks to Middleton. They grab their own miss. Tucker the pass to Portis. Here's Forbes. And again, the Bucks miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Scott. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Green kicks to Korkmaz. The 3-pointer no good.
Even for a player who's not a 3-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands. And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike. maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game. He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw, no good.
He's known as a three-point specialist. I mean, Green is also an excellent perimeter defender, a great role guy who plays within himself.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. From outside the arc, and that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game. The 76ers with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And Howard, here we go. They kick it out to Green. Shot from the low block. Goes back up. Howard trying to free himself up. Milwaukee with the rebound, and it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. They get it back. Holiday uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you? Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Connaughton. And it's off from three-point range. Right side, Green. Off on the layup.
And they've won the rebound battle.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points, 9... And...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Green in at the three spot. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
A three from Simmons. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The 76ers trail by 11. Curry wide open. No good from outside. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. The pass to DiVincenzo. Unloads from 9. Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The 76ers with another miss.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Holiday looking over the floor. Connects from three-point range. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Fires from 14. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And that one goes long.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 6 points.
It's been absolutely amazing to watch Harris mature. I mean, physically, he can handle the power.
Holiday with the 3. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 13. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good from about 19 feet. 8 points for him.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Hands it from downtown. Holiday's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bucks. It's Curry outside, and he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. The 76ers trail by 8, and Curry has it in the corner. Shoots the 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Connaughton, and the Bucks miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks leading by 6. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And some changes here for the 76ers. Middleton outside. From the stripe. They get the rebound. Out to the right wing. And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Down low, Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Portis has got 6.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. A junkyard dog. He works so hard for the second chance opportunities.
And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. A shot by Milton, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
For 3, Middleton. It's good on the putback.
Oh, such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true junkyard dog.
Here's Maxey. That shot off the mark. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
I
tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw good from Korkmaz. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits both from the stripe. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. And the rebound goes to Howard. The 76ers trail by 10. Three-pointer. The 76ers with another miss. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Middleton, the basket on the assist from Tucker.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And stolen by Howard. Passes it to Thibault. Back to Milton. Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it. The tray. Portis tips it back in. And the Bucks lead by 14.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Korkmaz. Howard with it. Korkmaz passes to Thibault. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Howard.
It's near impossible trying to match up with Howard's muscle. He makes scoring look easy, even though it's tough contact.
Middleton for three, drains it from beyond the arc.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to give him more easy looks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Howard, that's good.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Another miss by Middleton.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
To the left side wing. Puts it up from 12. That's tipped.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Portis finds Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Over Thibault. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
One-on-one fast break. Takes the three. That shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Middleton kicks it to Tucker. Shoots. They get it back. Middleton the pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. So, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.